is with Two-Way Mirror.
Why are those things you admire most in others the hardest to find in yourself? What is it about me that seems to determine I'm destined to life on the shelf? Growing up, especially by the time I got to high school, something always felt off. There's the normal not feeling comfortable in your own skin, but by the time I got to my senior year, I knew who I wanted to be, but I couldn't quite find her. I began asking myself, why am I one person here and another there? This wait a bit character, waiting to find whatever it is that I lack. Whenever they ask the real me to step forward, the real me takes a step back. Wait a bit, she says, can't do it. She says, wait a bit. She says, not really knowing what she's waiting for. While he's outgoing, why do I withdraw without conviction and yet somehow sure? A contradiction that'll stay in my mind till the day that I find something more. I'm searching for something they say is within me, yet seems to be hidden from sight. But why should I search when it's not in my nature to come out and stand in the light? For my expectations are not all that great, just one dream I had hoped to fulfill. And yet when I came to the moment of truth, I proved to myself I must still wait a bit. Am I just not fit to fly? When I came to try, I watched the others as they soared and rose. It seemed so effortless, but then who knows? Beneath the surface sometimes torment grows. I plucked up courage, for I knew I should pledge. So I stood on the edge, and I froze. I knew who I was, and I felt comfortable in that, but the school I was at the time had known one version of Genna for 15 years. And although I had grown and matured, I didn't feel like I could break free from the quiet Genna who had felt invisible for so long. The flightless bird gets by without the flight, but I'm still hoping that someday I might. He made me feel I could soar. Now only one thing's for sure, I'll have to wait a bit more. Realizing these things about myself really helped, but I knew I needed a fresh start in a new place away from all that was familiar to become who I actually was. So, little freshman Genna came to Shorter. I'm not really sure what I was expecting, but I was determined that this was where God wanted me to be. And that determination allowed me to push back all the fears of the unknown and the unfamiliar and start this new college experience. Nothing's impossible, I have found, for when my chin is on the ground. exactly according to plan. I remember trying so hard not to make any waves and to just make friends, and in unfamiliar territory, instinct is to return to what's comfortable. Before I knew it, I was back to the quiet Genna I had tried so hard to break free from. Don't lose your confidence if you slip. Be grateful for a pleasant trip and pick yourself up, dust yourself off, start all over again. As soon as I realized what I had done, I felt this overwhelming compulsion to do everything right to impress other people. I was so frustrated because I was working harder than I'd ever worked, and absolutely nothing was coming from it. I didn't know where to go from there. Nothing's wrong with hard work, but who are you working hard for? As soon as I decided I was trying not to impress others, but to improve myself to best perform the abilities God had given me, so many roadblocks and fears were removed. Work like a soul inspired till the battle of the day is won. You may be sick and tired, but you'll be a man, my son. Will you remember the famous men who had to fall to rise again? So take a deep breath, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, start all over again. I moved on from there, and I wasn't really sure what happened next. First impressions in college are a really big deal, and I had given people one version of myself, but it was time for them to see who I actually was. There was an authenticity that needed to be found, and I wasn't sure where to find it. I thought I knew who I was in high school, but who was this new college person? I don't know my name. I don't play by the rules of the game, so you say. I'm just trying. So I heard you are my sister's friend. You get along quite nicely. You ask me why I cut my hair and changed myself completely. I don't know my name. I don't play by the rules of the game, so you say. I'm just trying. I went from bland and popular to joining the marching band. I made the closest friends I'll ever have in my lifetime. I'm lost, trying to get found in an ocean of people. Please don't ask me any questions. There won't be a valid answer. I'll just say that I don't know my name. I don't play by the rules of the game, so you say. I'm just trying. I now know my name. I don't play by the rules of the game, so you say. I'm just trying, but I'm trying to find my way. It took longer than I had planned, but over a period of about a year, I began to see some improvement. It wasn't the great change I was expecting, but it was a quiet blending of who I was into who I had become. I'm still working on things, but I know who I am now. I'm awkward. I've been told that I can be sweet. I'm pretty sarcastic, but I'm a lot stronger than I seem. I am not a stranger to the dark. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, we don't want your broken parts. I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown 'em out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me, look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me. I know who I am now, and I'm happy with it. I didn't so much need to find myself, but I needed to embrace it. Recently, some people have commented on how authentic I seem, and that's definitely not true all the time. But the fact that people are noticing something that I've worked really, really hard on for so long means the world to me. Another round of bullets hits my skin. Well, fire away, 'cause today I won't let the shame sink in. We are bursting through the barricades and reaching for the sun. We are warriors, that's what we've become. I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown 'em out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me, look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me. To say I've come out of my shell is probably true, but it's more that I've come to terms with who I am. There's one version of myself that people have gotten really used to seeing, but on the other side of that two-way mirror is the person I've come to embrace as my most authentic self. I'm still figuring things out and working on it, but when the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown 'em out.